Hello everyone, my name is Aisha and this is my very first cooking vlog. I'm very passionate about cooking and I've always wanted to share my passion and my style of cooking with the world. I've always been told that whenever I cook with love, and I do put a lot of love into my dishes. So today in my Jamaican Taste Buzz kitchen, I have a very special recipe for you guys. I'll be making my very own chicken foot soup. So stay tuned if you want to see as I put the flavor of love in these dishes. Okay guys, I have the ingredients over here for my Jamaican chicken foot soup. In Jamaica we say chicken foot, like a real Jamaican. So I already cut the toenails off, cleaned the chicken foot with vinegar. Over here I got my corn. I got my nice pretty pumpkin. This will add a lot of flavor and also give your soup a wonderful color. I got my carrots over here. I also got my turnip. I got my chocho. And then later on I'll be adding my potatoes, my yellow yam, my cocoa. And also I'll be adding crushed garlic for flavor, my Jamaican peppers, my thyme, my scallion, and don't forget the main guy of this party, the cock soup that will flavor your soup, guys. So these are the ingredients for my chicken soup, and later on I'll be making some dumplings, needing some dumplings for this soup. Okay guys, the first thing you want to do is just clean up your ingredients for your soup, you know, just to kind of like start your soup. So you're gonna cut off the top for that, and then you're gonna just cut the corn into good enough pieces. You don't want them too big and bulky in the pot. People eat with their eyes. Okay guys, so as you see, I just cut up my corn off video for the soup, and as you see, they're not too big and bulky, just good enough sizes to fit in your pot. Next thing, I'm gonna clean up my carrots. I love carrots. Just cut off the head and the bottom of the carrot. Okay guys, I'm just gonna cut up the pumpkin into chunks for you guys. Don't worry, these pumpkins, the ones they go in the pot, they're gonna cook very softly. As I said, it's gonna contribute to the color of the soup and also give the pumpkin soup, the chicken foot soup, a very, very good taste. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is just cutting up the vegetables into smaller pieces so that they'll be easier to cook and cook to the time that we want them to cook. So right now I just cut up my chocho. I'm about to cut up my turnip. You know, as I said, the turnip will give the soup some body. I love turnips. Okay guys, so now I'm just washing my vegetables under cold running water. When you use cold water, it will keep the vegetables firm until they actually go in the pot. So just wash your vegetables under cold running water. So wash off any dirt, you know, any bacteria. and just to have a clean soup. Okay guys, so now we have our pot with water, and it depends on the size of your family or for what, you know, if you're cooking for anybody or yourself. So we're gonna first add the chicken foot and also the crushed garlic. So right now I just added the chicken foot and the crushed garlic. So after I added the crushed garlic and the chicken foot, I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients. Okay guys, I just added all my ingredients that I prepared for the soup. The corn, the turnip, the chocho, the carrot, the pumpkin, the chicken's feet, chicken foot. You know, if I miss anything, you know what I added from before. So I'm gonna let this come to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil, we'll be right back. As you can see guys, some of the pumpkin has started to get soft. So with my pumpkin soup, I like to just crush out the pumpkin, because as I said, it contributes to the color. So by the time you're ready to season your pot is already having its own flavor from the pumpkin. See, you just crush it out on the side of the pot. Okay guys, so while my soup is being boiled on the stove, I am going to peel my starches for my soup. And right here I have a container of water. So what this is gonna do is that once I peel the starches will start to oxidize, and that will actually discolor your starches. So I'll peel the starches and put them in the water for you guys. Okay guys, so right now I'm gonna make some dumplings and spinners for our chicken foot soup. I got a little bit of cornmeal, a little bit of salt for the ingredient, and I'm gonna just lightly mix these together and add cold water to knead your flour. Always use cold water, so just a little bit at a time. Okay guys, I've kneaded my dough, so I'm just gonna put it aside so the dough could set to make the dumplings and the spinners for the soup. Guys, look at the soup. Look at the color of the soup. And the cock soup hasn't even been added yet. So now I'm gonna take my starches for my soup and I'm gonna add them to the pot. It's gonna be a really flavorful soup. And the last thing I usually add before I season the pot is my dumplings. You put all these in the pot. And then after you put them in the pot, you cover it and you let it come to a boil. Look at that. Very filling soup tonight. So we're gonna just cover this pot and let it boil for a bit. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm making some little spinners for the soup and some small dumplings. I don't like when I have soup and the dumplings are too big, you know. We're just gonna put these in the pot for the soup. See, like these are tiny. I don't like when I have dumplings and they're too big. Like just, see? Just these sizes. Just roll them. Just put them in the pot. Okay guys, I'm gonna start seasoning my pot. I didn't mention before that I'm gonna add a little bit of pimento. So as I have here pimento, some thyme, Scotch bonnet pepper, and then some scallion. But what I'm gonna do guys is when I'm adding the scallion, I'm just gonna, you know, just squeeze it to get the juices out. And then you stir in that. You stir that in into your pot. Guys, this soup is gonna be so flavorful, I'm telling you. And then what we do is just cover this pot so you could cook a little bit more. Guys, I can actually smell the seasoning from a distance. So now we're gonna add our Jamaican cock soup. I'm gonna put 2 packets of this in the soup because it's a bigger pot. That's 1. Two. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna stir the seasoning in the soup. Also to the pot, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt if it's needed. Okay guys, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and some all-purpose seasoning to the soup. This is gonna give the soup some flavor, even though the soup is already full of flavor. Look at that pot, rich soup. Okay guys, now that the chicken foot soup is finished, you see that? Nice color, good consistency. It's time for the taste test. Okay guys, I got the finished product here. As I said, good consistency. And now for the taste test. A soft food for taste. Guys, remember to hit the like and subscribe button and tell me what you think about my chicken foot soup.